The early 60s brought tremendous change. Some of it was good, and some was not. Larry Severts, like most young men, sought the opportunity that change can sometimes bring. So when his older brother invited him to leave the frozen north, to come down to Long Prairie, where jobs were plentiful, he packed his bags and headed south. He quickly found work as a press operator and started to make plans. Until he spotted one of his co-workers. Karen Anderson was just 17, working part-time after school.
I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time.
Larry offered her a ride home after her shift.
And time goes by so.
And before long, he was calling on her.
Can do so much.
And a romance bloomed.
Speed your love to me.
In September of 1965, Larry received an unwelcome letter. He passed his medical and boarded a plane to the U.S. Naval Training Center. Located in sunny San Diego, boot camp wasn't so bad. The accommodations were plush. The swimming lessons were a breeze. The dentistry world class. But Larry missed Minnesota, or more accurately, he missed his sweetheart. Graduation couldn't come soon enough. He needed to get back to Long Prairie. Larry arrived with little time to spare. The ceremony took place in a small country church where 70 guests braved the frigid weather to see the couple commit to each other. And to start their journey together. In January of '65, Larry returned to San Diego, reporting for duty at North Island Naval Base. He drove ambulances, ferrying the injured between base and civilian hospitals. Karen joined him in March, finding work as a secretary for the Navy. And newlywed life was good. A little apartment, some time at the beach, but mostly just hanging out and looking cool.
I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees, and I pretend to pray.
Imagine me and you.
But California bliss couldn't last forever. After Larry's service ended, the couple returned to Minnesota.
So happy together.
Karen began working at the regional post office,
Call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me.
while Larry, after a stint at computing school, joined Honeywell, eventually working as a programmer.
Happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be the only one for me is you.
We've only just begun to live. White lace and promises, a kiss for luck and we're on our way.
We've only begun.
Before the rising sun we fly. So many roads to choose. We start out walking and learn to run.
And yet we've just begun.
Sharing horizons that aren't new to us. Watching the signs along the way. Talking it over, just the two of us. Working together day to day.
It was the summer of '76, and Larry and Karen had grown tired of big city life.
Used to shine.
Big crowds, bad traffic, and mindless work.
And one thing I know is true.
They had to escape, but where would they go?
Time is due.
And then, after a night of bowling, inspiration struck.
He's been working and slaving his life away. I know as he's been working, yeah, every day, slaving his life away. He's been working, baby. He's been working. We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place. Girl, there's a better life for me and you.
Oh yeah, the late '70s. The farm economy boomed, and bowling was hot. Karen and Larry started building their business and raising their family.
You'll never know just
what you say is just your job talking.
It was morning in America. The hair was big. Technology was thrilling. Yet our anxiety was high. It seemed like any day could be our last. So Karen and Larry bought a van and took the family on the road each summer. To see this big country. Kind of like the Griswolds.
It would be so nice. Everybody spread the word. We're gonna have a celebration all across the world, in every nation. It's time for the good times. Forget about the bad times. Oh yeah, one day to come together to release the pressure. We need a holiday. If we took a holiday.
And life continued on, with milestones to pass. Birthdays,
It would be so nice.
confirmations, and graduations.
You can turn this world around and bring back all of those happy days.
The 90s were a decade of success. Style,
Let's kick it.
setbacks, and transitions.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. I sit back with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo,
Larry and Karen were going through their own transitions.
extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance. Crush a speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly.
Graduating one son from high school,
It's a felony. Love it or leave it. You better gain weight. You better hit bullseye. The kid don't play. If there was a problem,
two
I'll
from
solve it.
college.
Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it.
and expanding the family. The bowling alley remained central, but Karen and Larry started hedging some bets. Karen went back to school and became a senior court clerk,
Being quick and nimble. I go crazy when I hear a cymbal and a hi-hat.
while Larry started hauling mail
Roll. It's time to go solo. Roll it.
in vehicles only slightly newer than this.
The girl is on standby, waiting just to say hi. Did you stop? No, I just drove by, kept on. Pursuing to the next stop. I bust a left and I'm heading to the next block. The block was dead, yo, so I continued to A1A. Beachfront Avenue. Girls were hot, wearing less than bikinis. Rock men lovers, driving Lamborghinis.
The noughties were supposed to be a decade of great promise.
The heart is a balloon,
Instead, they were filled with fear.
shoots up through the stony ground. There's no room,
First from a false menace,
no space to rent in this town. You're out of luck.
then one that was very real.
The reason that you had to care, the traffic is stuck.
We saw unending war
Anywhere you thought you found a friend.
and economic misery.
Take you out of this place, someone you could lend.
But for Karen and Larry, it was also a time of new beginnings.
It's a beautiful day. Sky falls, you feel like it's a beautiful day. So let it get away on the road. But you've got no destination in the mind. In the maze of her imagination, your love is down. Even if that doesn't ring true, you've been all over, and it's been all over you. It's a beautiful day. So let it get away. It's a beautiful day. Touch me. Take me to that other place. Teach me. I know I'm not a hopeless case.
And now, after all that work, it's time to relax a bit. To see this big country.
Don't let me hear you say life's taking you nowhere. Look at that sky, life's begun. Nights are warm and the days are young. There's my baby lost, that's all. Once I'm begging you say.
And the world.
Last night they loved you, opening doors and pulling some strings. Angel, come up the baby. Then walk luck and you looked in time. Never looked back, walked tall, act fine. Come up the baby. I'll stick with you, baby, for 1,000 years.
And to be with family.
Some of these days and it won't be long. Gonna drive back down where you once belonged. In the back of a dream car, 20 foot long. Don't cry, my sweet, don't break my heart. Doing alright, you've gotta get smart. Wish upon day, I believe, oh Lord, I'll believe all the way. Run for the shadows, run for the shadows, run for the shadows in these golden years. There's my baby lost, that's all. Once I'm begging you, save a little golden years. Don't let me hear you say life's taking you